overseeing the relief work. Over 2,000 people have been given shelter in 2 camps in Chennai, in Kolachal. In Nagarkoil, about 7,000 people have been housed in 3 relief camps. In the worst hit Nagapattinam district, an 11-member relief team headed by Minister for Public Works O. Pannirselvam is supervising the relief operations. In Chennai city, work has begun to spruce up the Marina Beach, which took the brunt of the tsunami in the metro. Boats and catamarans are being restored to the owners after identification. Various organizations are giving a helping hand to the tsunami victims in Tamil Nadu. Employees of the Neyveli Lignite Corporation have donated 1 crore rupees, and the corporation has donated 3 crores to the Prime Minister's Relief Fund. Clothes, food, stuff and relief materials are pouring in to help the victims. The Dravida Kazhagam has donated 10 lakhs to the relief fund. Voluntary organizations which are involved in providing relief to the tsunami victims in Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry have been permitted by the Union government to receive donations from abroad. The Union government has directed these organizations to open fresh bank accounts in the name of Tsunami Relief Fund. This will be allowed till the 31st of March next year. Meanwhile, the death toll in the tsunami disaster in Tamil Nadu has crossed 6,200. According to official sources, the toll in Nagapattinam, the worst affected district, has crossed 4,300, followed by over 800 in Kanyakumari and nearly 600 in Kadalur. In Chennai, the toll has crossed 200, while in Kanchipuram, the toll has crossed 100. Other districts which saw the loss of life were Tiruvallur, Viluppuram, Pudukottai, Ramanathapuram, Tirunelveli and Tuticorin. As relief and rescue operations continue in the tsunami-affected areas, the Director General of the Coast Guard, Vice Admiral Arun Kumar Singh, briefed the media in Chennai today on the various measures taken by his force. He returned after undertaking a survey of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands yesterday.
"808 men and women have been rescued or evacuated from the coastal areas of Nicobar Islands and Tamil Nadu up till now through joint operations by the Coast Guard. As relief and rescue operations are going on in full swing in the 2 most affected states, 19 ships and 67 tons of relief material have been deployed to meet the immediate necessities of food and shelter. Speaking to press persons, the Director General of Coast Guard Arun Kumar Singh enumerated the various relief measures undertaken since the tragedy.
We have deployed right now 19 ships. Coast Guard ships are deployed in the Andaman Nicobar Islands, in the east coast of India and west coast right up till Kerala, till Kolam. We have distributed up till last evening 67 tons of relief material. A large amount of it is in Tamil Nadu and the Andaman Nicobar Islands. A total number of 808 personnel, 808 men, women and children and very sick people have been rescued or evacuated. Out of this, 25 have been in Tamil Nadu, the rest are in the Andaman Nicobar Islands. Last evening we evacuated 114 people there. We have set up a number of relief camps in Tamil Nadu and Andaman Nicobar Islands.
Addressing concerns expressed by a section of the media that the indigenous tribes of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands may have perished in the tragedy, the Director General Coast Guard said that most tribes like the Ongi tribes, tribes in Sentinel Island and Holuchi and Sompet tribes of the Great Nicobar seem to be unaffected by the tsunami.
The Middle Andaman Island is where the Jarawa tribes live. They are one of the 4 or 5 primitive tribes. There is absolutely no casualty amongst them. This man is trying to fire a bow and use his bow and arrow against a helicopter. So there is no damage done to the indigenous tribes of the Andaman Nicobar Islands.
The women's wing of the Tamil Nadu battalion of the NCC distributed relief materials in the coastal villages of Nochikuppam, Pattinapakam, Srinivasapuram, Kasimedu and Thiruvattriyur in Chennai. Kalpakkam near Chennai is home to one of the country's major atomic power stations. The tsunami that battered the east coast on Sunday spared the plant, but the township nearby did not escape damage.
The Kalpakkam township is the residential colony of many of the employees of the high-security Kalpakkam Atomic Research Center and Power Plant. The colony, that has about 5,300 houses, saw the waves of destruction destroy a part of the township. About 100 houses close to the coastline have been severely damaged, with water filling up the ground floors. Cars and two-wheelers also fell prey to the tidal waves. Many cars were thrown off ground to a distance of about 200 meters. Residents also recall a car that was perched on top of a tree. The roads were also badly damaged, and the church that saw as many as 30 deaths stands silent. The death toll in Kalpakkam is about 60, say the official sources.
We have some fatalities as a result of the tidal wave getting into the colony, residential area, and there are of course scare among people, particularly those who are near the coastal area. Now we have made public announcements and also counseling efforts, and that's our major concentration right now. What we are trying to tell public is that worst is over.
However, those who witnessed the havoc and survived the disaster are yet to recover from the shock.
எல்லாம் முடிஞ்சு போச்சு அப்படின்னு நினச்சிட்டோம். அப்படியே தண்ணி இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் வேகமாக இருந்துச்சுன்னா போயிட்டு இருக்கு, இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் உள்ளே இருந்துன்னா போயிட்டு இருப்போம். கொஞ்சம் ரோடு ஓரத்தில் இருக்கவே அப்படியே வந்துட்டோம். கடலுக்கும் ரோடுக்கும் ஒரு எப்படி ஒரு 50 மீட்டர் தூரம் இருக்கும். அலை அடிச்சதே வந்து அந்த கடலான வந்து ரோடான வந்து அடிச்சதாக அலை அடிச்சு அந்த ஃப்ரண்ட்டில் இருந்த வீடு எங்கள் வீட்டுக்கு முன்னாடி இருந்துச்சு. அங்கேருந்து ஒரு 4 பேர் குழந்தைங்க செத்துட்டாங்க. அப்புறம் ஒரு வயசானவர் ஒருத்தர் செத்துட்டாரு. என்னென்ன இருக்கிற குப்பம் ஃபுல்லாக அழிஞ்சிடுச்சு. அந்த சைடில் எதுவுமே இல்லை, போட்டு கீட்டு எல்லாம் அப்படியே பறந்து வருது தண்ணியில்.
இப்போ நார்மலாக ஆகிடுச்சு. ஆனால் அந்த சர்ச்சுக்கிட்டே நாங்கள் பார்க்கும்போது 3 பாடி நாங்களே எடுத்தோம் போட்டு நாங்கள் எடுத்தோம். அதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன நாங்கள் என்னால் நிற்க முடியல, அதை வந்துட்டேன் நான் பட்டு.
The affected family members have begun to get back to their damaged houses, and relief and rehabilitation work are on full swing. However, the loss and damage made to the mines will take time to recede. Vidya Subramaniam, Doordarshan News, Chennai.
The railway track between Nagapattinam and the pilgrim town of Nagur has been damaged in the tsunami that struck the state earlier this week. This was disclosed by the Minister of State for Railways, R. Velu, after visiting the affected areas at a press meet in Chennai today. He said that the line would be converted into broad gauge in the current financial year. He said that railway medical teams were involved in relief activities in Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Andhra Pradesh.
5 kilometers வந்து கம்ப்ளீட் போனோம். சுத்தமாக ஒன்றுமில்லாத உருமாறி அது முறுக்கப்பட்டு தூக்கி எறியப்பட்டு ஜலிகளெல்லாம் காணாமல் போய் இப்படியான ஒரு நிலைமை. அது வந்து இன்னும் நாங்கள் அதை ரெஸ்டோர் பண்ணுறது வந்து அது எம்ஜி, அது மீட்டர் கேஜ், அது பிராட் கேஜ் திட்டத்தில் இருந்தால் அடுத்த வருஷம் 2026 பண்ணுறதுனால இப்போயும் அது பண்ணலாமான்னு ஒரு யோசனை. அது நான் யோசனையை அது ஆர்டராக இஷ்யூ பண்ணுவேன். அந்த
PMK leader G.K. Mani, who also addressed the press, charged that the relief measures which had to be taken up on a war footing was being done at snail's pace. The work of government employees in the affected areas was deplorable, he added. His party was voicing its opinion with a sense of concern rather than with the intention of finding fault with the administration, Mani said.
அரசை நாங்கள் குற்றம் சொல்ல வேண்டும், குறை சொல்ல வேண்டும் என்ற நோக்கம் எங்களுக்கு இல்லை. ஏன்னா இந்த மாதிரி நேரத்தில் யாரையும் குறை சொல்லக்கூடாது, மனிதநேயத்தோடு தான் பார்க்கணும். இருந்தாலும் கூட ஒரு எதிர்க்கட்சி வரிசையில் இருக்கிற நாங்கள் குறை சொல்லுகின்றோம் என்ற நோக்கத்திற்கு இல்லாமல் அரசு பணி வேதனைப்படக்கூடிய வருந்தத்தக்க அளவில் இருந்தது. போர்க்கால அடிப்படையில் புயல் வேகத்தில் செய்யக்கூடிய மீட்பு பணிகளும் துயர் துடைப்பு பணிகளும் ஆமை வேகத்தை விட மந்தமாக இருந்தது.
Vishwa Hindu Parishad Chief Ashok Singhal has said that his organization would adopt 4 coastal villages in Nagapattinam and Kanyakumari districts affected by the recent tsunami. Speaking to the media in Chennai today, he said that the VHP was involved in relief work in Kadalur, Nagapattinam, Chennai and Kanyakumari. He said that his organization had also taken up relief activities in the badly hit Andaman and Nicobar Islands.
We may be able to adopt at least 3 to 4 villages to construct all the buildings, all the amenities that are required.
Former DMK Minister Aladi Aruna and his friend were hacked to death by a gang near Alankulam in Tirunelveli district today. According to police sources, both of them were returning from their morning walk when the three-member gang waylaid them and hacked them to death. The bodies were removed to the government hospital at Tenkasi for post-mortem. Top police officials have rushed to the spot for an on-the-spot investigation. Elaborate security arrangements have been made in and around Alankulam to prevent any untoward incident in the wake of the murder. A two-time Member of Parliament, Aladi Aruna, had resigned from the DMK during the recent Lok Sabha election when he was denied a ticket by the party. The Madras High Court today reserved orders till Monday on the bail plea filed by the Kanchi seer in the Radhakrishnan assault case. After hearing arguments by both sides, Justice R. Balasubramaniam announced that the orders on the bail plea would be given on the 3rd of January. It may be recalled that the seer had directly sought bail in the Apex Court after a Sessions Court in Chennai dismissed his bail plea earlier this month. The Supreme Court had then directed the seer to approach the Madras High Court for bail. And that's all we have from the Chennai News Desk this evening. Happy New Year. Back to you, Mark.
Thanks so much, Shobna, and Happy New Year to you too and to everyone in Chennai. And well, that's all we have in Metro Scan today. You can catch Metro Scan the same.
Good evening, Shobna. Thanks, Anonna. Good evening and welcome to Chennai. The Madras High Court today granted bail to the Kanchi seer Jayendra Saraswati in the Radhakrishnan assault case. The seer will, however, remain in judicial custody as he is yet to get bail in the Shankara Raman case. In his order, Justice R. Balasubramaniam directed the seer to furnish a personal bond of 25,000 rupees. He said further conditions would depend on the outcome of the seer's bail plea in the Shankara Raman case before the Supreme Court. The pontiff, who was arrested in connection with the case on November the 11th, had filed a bail plea in the Supreme Court, which is coming up for hearing on January the 6th. The seer was formally arrested in the assault case on November the 23rd, while he was in judicial custody after being arrested in the Shankara Raman case on November the 11th. The defense services are fully involved in the relief activities in the tsunami-hit areas of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Pondicherry and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The Army, Navy and the Air Force are working in full swing in the affected areas. Foodstuff, medicines and other relief materials are being sent to Andaman and Nicobar Islands from Visakhapatnam, Chennai, Kolkata by air and also by ship from various ports. According to Defence Ministry sources, 8,000 army men, 22 ships, 21 helicopters, 8 aeroplanes, 5,500 navy men and 2,000 airmen have been pressed into the relief work. Commodore Surendra Ahuja of TNS Rajit said that 2 navy ships and 3 aeroplanes along with 500 navy men were pressed into service in the worst affected areas of Nagapattinam. He said that the Navy was also involved in relief activities in the pilgrim centers of Velankanni and Nagaur. Brigadier Jose Manavalan of the Engineering Division of the Indian Army said that he had initiated repair works on the fishing vessels damaged by the tsunami in Nagapattinam. He said that the soldiers of his unit had made a Bailey Bridge at Karaikal functional within 6 hours. This would facilitate free flow of traffic between Karaikal and Nagapattinam, he added. Officials of the Tamil Nadu Water and Sewage Board are working hard to restore water supply in the most affected tsunami-hit areas of Nagapattinam and Kadalur. According to TWAD officials, nearly 20 crores need to be spent to restore drinking water supply. The work will be a joint venture of the TWAD Board and the Tamil Nadu Electricity Board. Drinking water facilities are being organized in the Kadalur and Nagapattinam districts by connecting the Vedaranyam Integrated Drinking Water Scheme, they said. Chief Minister Jayalalitha here today announced more help to aged persons hit by the tsunami on December the 26th. According to an official press release, under this scheme, Rs 700 would be given every month to aged persons and women who have no breadwinner left in the family. The scheme is a part of the Tamil Nadu government's old age pension scheme and the pension scheme for the handicapped. The press release said that the recipients would be supplied a free nutritious meal every day and 2 kilos of rice every month. For those not covered by the nutritious lunch program, 4 kilos of rice would be gifted every month. Chief Minister Jayalalitha added that she had directed collectors of the tsunami-affected districts to ensure that the aid reached the intended beneficiaries immediately. The Chhattisgarh government is adopting 2 tsunami-hit villages of Tamil Nadu. Stating this here today, Raman Singh, Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh government, said in all, rupees 7 crore would be given to Tamil Nadu by his state. He had discussed this and some related issues with his Tamil Nadu counterpart Jayalalitha. She sought from Chhattisgarh items like bamboos and logs for the reconstruction of affected houses. Chhattisgarh would send 23,447 quintals of rice. The material was on its way, added Raman Singh. The Chhattisgarh government would involve itself in the reconstruction of houses as also providing basic amenities like hospitals, schools and community centers. The chief secretaries of the 2 states would keep track of the situation, he said. The Chhattisgarh government had also